Hi everybody. Today I'm going to do something a little different, slightly outside my comfort zone, but I just wanted to kind of do something that maybe will help some of my customers. I don't know. I don't know if it will be helpful to you. I don't know if it's a waste of your time, but either way, I just wanted to give some free information on saxophone playing and some ways that I used to practice and some ways I used to work on my saxophone sound. So maybe this will be helpful to you. It might not be helpful to you. But either way, I figured it'd be cool and maybe embarrassing to myself simultaneously. So we'll see how this goes. But when I was younger and actually practiced the saxophone, everyone told me to do long tones, right? They're like, oh, do your long tones, you'll be fine. And in some senses, I'm not recommending long tones. Do your long tones, you have to do them. But deeper than that, I think that you can work on the harmonics within each pitch and do the overtone exercises that, I think a lot of people talk about these anyway, but I'm just gonna show you something that I worked on in college for many hours, and it really changed my sound, for the better. Because I think that my sound was okay up until that point, but I remember specifically working on this one exercise for an entire, I don't know, maybe a summer, 3 month period, many hours a day, and sort of gaining mastery of it. I no longer am a master of it, but as you will soon see. But it really opened up my tone, my sound, and I think some of my friends at college were the ones who knew my playing best because we hung out all the time. And when I came back from a summer break to UNT and returned to school, some of my good buddies, said, hey, whatever you did, it sounds great. It totally worked. So I don't know if they're just blowing smoke, but either way, I felt like I had a better sound. Now it's turning into a psychology lesson, but okay. Anyway, I've already talked too much. Damn it. I do this every time. Okay, so my general concept when playing the saxophone is to try and play with very little pressure, and you want it to appear effortless, you want it to be effortless. I think that playing the saxophone under extreme duress and like high tension, biting lip, like finger pressure is kind of the opposite. It's the opposite of what you should be doing, in my opinion. I think that it should be low embouchure pressure, loosey-goosey, as I say, and a lot of air. And you need to have the mouthpiece in your mouth, kind of, I think, sort of just past the fulcrum. The fulcrum being where the reed touches, I can't show it on this, I don't know. Where the reed touches the mouthpiece, right? That's the fulcrum point, the point at which the mouthpiece curves away from the reed, and the reed has to bend over to flex up. So obviously the reed kind of, it gets suctioned up to the mouthpiece facing, a jillion times per second as you blow through it, and that creates the sound that the saxophone produces. So anyway, wow, 3 minutes 50 seconds. I'm already way over on this. Okay, so anyway, I used to do this exercise on low B flat, and it really opened up my sound a lot when I would do it consistently and work on it every day. Now the goal of this exercise, in my opinion, is to get pure tone. You want to like blow, relax, and try to isolate each overtone or harmonic within that pitch. And we'll see how I do on this, but it's just going to be a brief demonstration of one thing I used to work on, and it did help me a lot. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. Try not to judge me, internet people. So obviously that's B flat, low B flat, that's the fundamental, right? We're gonna start with that. Just try to like voice a little bit low, voice a little bit under the pitch, blow a lot of air, try and get it nice and thick and meaty and pure. that's obviously first overtone, B flat again, octave up. For those of you watching at home, basically what I'm doing there is I'm just using my tongue position to change the speed and direction of the air inside my mouth to hit those overtones and secure them and make them very stable. That went better than I thought, actually. But so the goal isn't perfect intonation, actually. So if you're hearing that my second octave B flat is sharp, yeah, I heard that too. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think that's the goal. The goal isn't to make all the overtones maybe perfectly in tune. I think it's to isolate them and make them have a big resonance sound. So anyway, I'm going to keep going for a little bit and see how I can do this on this. So you can see I'm kind of like messing around with them. I'm going to different pitches, isolating them a little bit, spending some time on it, going up, going down. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. Okay. Okay, oh man, this is far more embarrassing than I imagined. Okay, so anyway, that's my video on overtones. I suggest everyone work on this highly annoying exercise every day. I used to do it hours and hours on end, ask my parents, ask my friends who are now no longer my friends. Yeah, I would just drive everyone nuts for this exercise. However, it totally opened my sound, and it really made me a better saxophonist. So if you're looking to have some more control and facility over the saxophone, I think an exercise like this, as silly as it may seem, will provide a lot of answers for you. All right, well, hopefully this was helpful. And just to go over my equipment, I'm playing on a Selmer Super Balance Action tenor, an early one from 38,000 serial number, unlacquered, and a Ralph Morgan Excalibur with a Rigatti 3 reed, and this is a Van Doren Optimum ligature. Thanks for watching.